Hello and welcome, my fab fans, to Storytime with Glamour. We are going to be reading Chapter 4 of Chaos Castle. POV, Dahlia, the werewolf assassin. I always sat and waited for Wen to return from his respite. I watched everything for them while they were gone. I only listened to their command, and I would never dream of taking over their position as general while they do what they need to, because then I would have to listen to the king. I don't want to do that. But I don't even think I can trust the humans. If Wen is not around, I might be strong, but humans are ruthless and have large numbers, and ranged weapons can hurt me. Wen doesn't get hurt like I do. It is the perfect personification of a shield that can't get hurt by anything but by their own hand. And they're strong and fast, like a weapon of mass destruction. My tribe stays far away from humans and lives quietly amongst nature. We would have been wiped out if it hadn't been for Wen. They have always said that they are genuinely neutral to others, with no judgment, because it's not their place. They even taught me shadow travel so that I could hide in plain sight amongst the shadows, making it easy to look over all of their friends without being seen. I don't care about them, but Wen does, so I do it for them. That is where my loyalties lay, with Wen and my people, whom they chose to protect. I still feel uneasy around Aurora. She makes my hair stand on end. Is that who I think it is? As I jump out of the tree. Wen, oh my God, you're back! Dahlia shouted in excitement as she landed in their arms. Nice to see you're as chipper as ever, General Wen said. I mean, welcome back, General, Dahlia says as she fixes her form in a soldier pose. No need to be so formal. We're friends, General Wen said. I have a lot to report back to you. I have kept an eye on everyone for you. After the disappearance, I didn't smell death. So I don't know if she died, but anyway, her first in line on her court has been talking to the general, and has caused his son so that he will follow his instructions. The prince sneaks out a lot and goes to this abandoned house in the wood. It smells of fey magic, so I stayed out of it. Fairies freak me out, but the scent of the king's daughter is there. Lily has always been so nice. Sadly, the queen made it so humans shut her out. Now she has nothing but confusion and distrust in her heart. The queen's apprentice who betrayed her was there too. I did visit Scarlet. She asked for some of my hair, so I have avoided her since. Any questions? Dahlia said, looking proud of her actions. Thank you for keeping me up to date. I can tell you why Scarlet asked for your hair. Aurora needs werewolf hair for a potion to grow a rare flower. It needs the essence of the moon, which werewolves have. If you're okay with it, I could deliver it to Aurora. If not, I can always ask someone else. I know how uncomfortable it is when Aurora needs things, General Wen said, as he pats Dahlia on the head. I got praised, yay. I can give it to her, and it does freak me out, but it's not like it will be used for anything bad. But Scarlet better let me have one of the flowers. I'm sure she will. I'm glad you are not completely isolating yourself from others. But we can head to the castle. I asked Aurora to make one of her disability dolls for the mute prince, so she's probably on her way to drop it off now. And knowing how Gennaro is, he'll probably trap her there for too long. He never stops when something good happens. He's probably embarrassing the poor kid. He needs time to connect with the doll so it can avoid telling his inside thoughts versus what his outside thoughts are, Wen said. Oh dear, you're right. We should probably go quickly, Dahlia said. Wen opened a portal, and we went through. We then arrived at the castle, and I heard a high-pitched screech. How? It must be the princess. She's very loud and annoying. I pity Aurora for not being able to evade their situation.
Welcome back, General Wen. I see Dahlia is with you too,
the knight said.
Yes, good day to you. Aurora is still here. I hope you gave her no trouble, General Wen said. Yes, Sir Hein came by and led her up to the king's office,
the knight said. I can smell malice, and one can tell that the knight lied. Many of our friends have been replaced, and many recruits have been brought in. I wonder what happened to Lisa and Ren. They were very loyal to the king, even though I saw them near the house, where the prince likes to wander. We have made our way up to the king's office.
I can finally say to you out loud, Eliza, you're annoying.
You can finally speak again, and the first thing you do is call me annoying? You should treat me better. I'm your elder sister. Santa, be nice to your sister and act right. We have a guest. Seems you're already getting hang of the doll. I shall have to go. My husband is waiting for me back at home, Aurora said.
Nice to see you all gathered here. And, Aurora, Dahlia will bring you back to your house,
General Wen said.
We do need to call for General Gorgon about his demotion. Since you are back, he can continue to receive his pay, but we can still offer him a transfer of positions. And thank you, Wen, for asking your friend Aurora for the gift for my son, King Gennaro said.
You're so cool, Wen, Princess Eliza said, as she jumped and grabbed Wen's arm. Okay, grab your hands off him. Ugh, I hate her. She's so annoying. Which is annoying, because she has... Has she ever heard of personal space? Probably not. You just met them.
It's no problem. It's for the safety of everyone. Dahlia, you can escort Aurora to her home and help her. We can discuss our positions in an hour. I feel like something is wrong, so we shall have to discuss this sooner rather than later. Gennaro, at the meeting hall, we shall call forth General Gorgon, Sir Hein, Dahlia, and I will meet you there. If you think of anyone else of note, otherwise bring forth for the discussion of order. We can call them forth too.
Wen said. Remember, I wanted to go shopping with you later, Aurora, Princess Eliza said. I understood my assignment, and Aurora exited the room, out of the castle, and to her home. She opened a portal privately for us to head through in the woods. You're up to date on why Wen asked you to be here, correct? Aurora said. Oh yes, you need one of my hairs for a potion to give to Scarlet. My only ask is that I can have one of the flowers made with it. It's my only ask, since it can be used to make a whole bush of them, Dahlia said. That should be no problem. We can visit her right after I'm done and head to the castle shortly. Plus, Eliza wanted to chat with me about something, Aurora said. She finished the potion quickly, so we headed out and wound up at her gate. With the bell ringing, I knew she would arrive at the counter. That is the end of Chapter 4 of Chaos Castle. Have a good night, my Fab fans, and I hope to see you in the next video. Feel free to comment whatever you'd like about the story.